let your current life die for the life that you dream of. That is a sacrifice that has to be made. Something has to die. Either your dreams or your current self has to die, right? And there's no in between. Hi everyone. Just as an update, it's been a couple days since I last recorded, and this is like a couple days after the cleaning video. My gosh, like I didn't think it would be this difficult to record and post. And I'm not even talking about editing, I'm not even talking about shooting. I genuinely love that. But there's this mental resistance to do it. For the past, I don't know how many couple days, right? Like a bunch of food's now been populating the plates. Like I've been eating, I've barely been sleeping. Like, it's not a bad omen by any means. Like, I should be recording, I should be editing, but this is a perfect example, and I'm so glad I'm recording this because of the fact that this teaches identity. See, you can kind of think of it like this. Tony Robbins lays out identity perfectly. Think of everything that you believe you are, your self-worth, your beliefs, everything that you think of yourself, right? Think of that as a room temperature on a thermostat, okay? Now, every time you either excel past that identity, you start to have better habits, better behavior, your actual temperature rises. And your body's like, whoa, no. Room temperature is at this temperature. It's a little bit lower than that. So let's bring down those habits to a less better kind of state, right? Let's reduce our habits that we're improving on. Let's do that. Similarly, if you decrease your quality of identity, right? You decrease your habits, you have more bad habits, you start to sleep in more, start to, I don't know, waste your time on miscellaneous things more, you start to, indulge in all of these things, right? Then at a certain point, your body's like, whoa, no, our identity's up here. Let's raise our behaviors, let's raise our state, let's do all that till we get here. So right now, I'm battling this identity, this previous script in my head, saying that I'm not a recorder, I don't know if this will work. I don't know how many times I've had the thought, oh, this may not work, oh, this may be a waste of time, you have other things to do, you have all those different things, but I'm trying my best, I'm pushing, right? Yesterday, I didn't get any sleep, I think I passed out. I think I'm a morning person, and I usually wake up earlier, and I go to bed later, right? So I have an early riser. I stayed up, and I went to bed from 6:30 staying up, right, a.m. all the way till 4 p.m. Like, it's been completely reversed. Everything's been flipped, trying to bring that identity back down. But this is the moment. And guys, trust me, if you guys are in a state where you want to improve yourself and you're seeing this internal resistance to get to that point, trust me when I tell you, you have to keep going. Do not give up, right? Because every time you pursue the identity that you desire over the identity you currently have, you are chipping away at that resistance. It's gonna get less and less resistant, less and less kind of like barriers for you to get to that point. You have to, or you'll always stay in that identity. You have to break it. This I thought was gonna be just like a simple update, but it's now a call to action. You guys have to do this. And if you guys want to be where you want to be, you have to, you're always gonna have to unfold who you are. Let your current life die for the life that you dream of, the life that you desire, the life that you step into, the life that you're destined to be, okay? That is a sacrifice that has to be made. Something has to die. Either your dreams or your current self has to die, right? And there's no in between. If you're halfway between your dream, halfway between you have to choose one, and you have to invest your time into it, okay? That is the key to all this. And like, I'm going through this exact same thing. So if you're doing this, like, we're going through this together, don't worry, right? We got this. We're gonna push through. That's why I have to make this type of content, to show you it's not all just an IG reel. Trust me when I tell you, these stuff are gonna happen no matter what. You can have $1 billion, you could have all the fancy cars, but you're still gonna have these barriers, right? You're gonna have to overcome. You're gonna have to conquer as a person. As a person achieving their goals, you're gonna have to conquer this, right? So my point is, if you had a choice between letting your dreams die or letting your current state die who hasn't tapped its potential, let your current self die so you can be the person you're destined to be. And that's the whole point of this video right now. It's a call to action. I did a whole video, trust me, I did a whole video on cleaning my room, right? A day later, 2 days later, everything has been almost. Everything has been almost as dirty. Look at this. Don't treat these signs, right? Like, if you've worked for something and then all of a sudden your bad habits collapse the progress you had, don't treat that as a indicator that you should give up. Do not treat it like that. Treat it as an indicator, as a telltale sign that you are getting close. You're getting close to breaking that identity, your current identity. You're getting so close to stepping into the identity and the person that you have been working towards, right? You're getting so close. And this is an indicator to me saying there's so much internal resistance, meaning that now I'm stepping into the unknown, right? I've been in the known, I've been in the comfort zone, I've been in my current identity, it's been in the known, it's been in the comfort zone. But now that I'm stepping out, now that I recorded cleaning my room, now that I'm editing, now that I'm doing all that type of stuff, I'm now stepping into the unknown, right? I'm stepping into the part which I might not be comfortable with. I can't really control the outcome as much as I would before, right? But that's where trust comes in. That's where, understanding that you have to step into this. I believe I have to step into this. I have to step into this role to post and do my progress, right? You just have that belief and you have to persevere and you have to keep walking this walk. You have to keep going on this road, okay? And that's the sacrifices that it takes. You keep doing this for 5 years, who knows where you're going to be at, right? You're going to be somewhere a lot better than you were before. And, breaking through these barriers, right? Increasing my, kind of think of the thermostat example, increasing the current identity that I have into one that's better by doing this, okay? It's been almost no progress. So what I'm going to do now, because my sleep schedule is out of whack, instead of staying up and not sleeping again, instead of waiting for the perfect time to go to bed, instead of not like having a good day, 9:30, okay, maybe I should start the routine now. Like, no. These goals are going to be implemented. I know at least this is going to be implemented at a time which I might not want to do it. And that's breaking out of your comfort zone. So as such, as a person walking this walk, I'm going to get my bed sheets all sorted out, brush my teeth, shower, read my book, and go to bed. I think that's exactly how I should end the night. Part of my nightly routine now, I want to break that cycle of on the phone, then going to bed. Right? That's part of one of my main goals in my nightly routine, which I'm going to dive into in another video. The new identity that I'm cultivating. So take action. As proof, I'm going to record myself, because if I just talk and do not do the walk, what does that reflect on me? How can I benefit the community that I'm cultivating? As such, we're going to start today, not tomorrow, not next week, not regret yesterday I didn't do it. I'm going to do it today. Alright, so I showered, brushed teeth, now I made my bed. You've already seen the time lapse, and now I'm reading my book. I'm reading Atomic Habits right now, where they're talking about how to make your habits automatic. And I kind of just want to say I'm just very glad and I'm very grateful that I did these things. It helps a lot when you have something greater than yourself that you have to work towards. In my case right now, it's building this community. I want to make sure that I'm my best self. I want to make sure that I'm making sure that I am the highest version of myself, the best version of myself, so I can give as much value to you as I can and help as many people as I can. So with that being said, I'm chilling and reading my book, and I feel a lot better. And it just goes to show that when you do have these situations, these little dips where, like, for me, I noticed that I stopped taking care of myself when I noticed that I am what people call self-sabotage. I don't really kind of put energy into that, but when the equivalent of that happens to me, when I start to notice I stop taking care of myself, when I notice that I'm stepping into the unknown, stepping into the uncomfortable, and my body reacts in a way which wants to make me comfortable, I notice that the resistance comes in the form of me not taking care of myself, in the form of me not, like, simple things like brushing teeth, making my bed, cleaning up for myself, eating enough, drinking enough, and sleeping enough. So, like, the health kind of standpoint. And once I noticed that in the past couple of days, I did stop brushing my teeth, I did stop eating, I did stop drinking enough, I did stop sleeping entirely. That is when, I'm grateful that I'm making this video to show you guys that when this does happen, don't worry. You're not a freak, you're not odd or anything like that. This is like a natural progression in your self-development journey. So yeah, I'm very glad, and it honestly just takes 5 seconds of courage and 5 seconds of confidence saying, you know what, I don't identify with whatever version of myself that this body is trying to bring me to the comfort zone. I identify myself as the highest version of myself, and with these things come these situations where I have courage and I act on them. So this is me acting on them, and I'm so grateful for the result. So grateful that you've invested your energy into this video and invested your time. I'm grateful for that, and hopefully you learned a couple things, or hopefully you kind of resonated and you can apply this. So you're not alone. We're doing this. We're going on a self-development journey. Join the community if this is the first time you see me, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.